Have you ever hopped on to CS Timer and, well, have this happen to you?
What is that? What is that?
Well, today I'm going to teach you what these letters are and how to read them. These letters are a way that cubers can read scrambles so that they can do them on their cube. So, to read them, you're going to hold the cube. When you do a scramble that's official, you hold the green front towards you and the white on top, like this. Then, to read the scramble, I'm going to show you each letter and the move that it means. So, starting with R, that means that we're going to move the right layer up. So R, I like to remember, is right because we move the right layer up. Now the next one is L, and that means to move the left layer down, not up. You might think of it as to move it up, but it's actually L is to move it down. And that's because we do it clockwise to the face they're on. So for example, if we were to put this face to it, if we were to do an R on this face, that's clockwise to this face. That because we're turning this face. But if we come here and do L, that's clockwise for this face. So if L isn't up, it's actually down from where we're facing. So R is up, L is down. The next notation is U, and that means to turn the top layer to the right like this because it turns the top layer clockwise. So like this. Then there's F, which means to turn the front layer clockwise like this. I like to remember it as flip, so you turn it like this. The one after that is D, and it means to turn the D for down, to turn the bottom layer clockwise, so like this. See how it turns clockwise? Just like this. So don't mistake it with the U. A U goes this way, but a D goes that way. And then the last notation for basic notation is a B, and clockwise is this way. So a B is this way. And if we were to go to a blue face, you could see that it's clockwise. So this is a B. Now you may have seen something like this before where there's the letter, for example, R, and then a prime after it, that little thing, like a line. So R prime. And what an R prime means is if there's a prime after any letter, it means do it the opposite way. So for example, R means to turn the right layer to clockwise like this, up. And then R prime means to turn it the other way, so down. So for example, L is going down like this, so L prime means to turn it up like this. D means to go this way, so D prime means to go this way. And so that's what the primes are. Now we'll get into the advanced notation. Another cubing notation is this, where you can see an R and a 2. So what does the 2 mean? So if there's a 2 after any letter, it means to turn that layer twice. So an R means to move once, but R2 means to move twice. So for example, if we were to get a D2, then it would be move the bottom layer twice, U2, move the top layer twice, and so on and so forth. Now, every letter that we've seen at this point has all been capitalized, but what does it mean when a letter is not capitalized? For example, here we have a uncapitalized R. What does this mean? Well, this means that instead of turning one layer when we do the R, we turn 2 layers. So it's called a wide move. So anytime a letter is not capitalized, it's a wide move. So for example, R that's not capitalized is a wide R. Like if it was a D that wasn't capitalized, it's a wide D. B, it's a wide B, wide L, and so on and so forth. And then there's one more notation I want to show you, and that's called an M slice. And so an M looks like this. It's where we turn the middle layer down. Now an M prime, the other way, looks like this. And you're actually going to use this a lot in PLL once you get to there, if you're already there, to read like an H perm to do it, because there's M slices in that. And so, if you want to see more videos, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.